Chattanooga Neighborhood Enterprise, or CNE, helps to develop affordable and mixed-income housing in the city. The nonprofit's new CEO is Chris Thompson. He was hired to succeed Martina Guilfoil, who retired earlier this year. Chris, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate the opportunity to be here.
And welcome to Chattanooga.
And thank you. Also appreciate the opportunity to be here. What a great community Chattanooga is.
Tell us more about your background coming here.
I come from a commercial real estate background. Been about 17 years doing commercial real estate development in the Kansas City area primarily. From there, started doing community economic development. Did that in Atlanta, Georgia for a while. Worked with Emory University and other partners down in Atlanta. Also, in that stretch of time, worked in South Dakota. Spent many years among the Lakota communities, working on community economic development with a national organization, also doing work in the colonias of the Rio Grande Valley, the Mississippi Delta, and Appalachia. So really took a left turn from doing commercial real estate, being an attorney. I tell people all the time I'm a recovering attorney. No disrespect to the attorneys out there doing wonderful work, but for me, it was really important to be out in community and think about what we could be doing to engage community to enhance wealth. I was spending a bunch of my time in real estate development, preserving and enhancing the wealth of those who had it. What I wanted to do was spend time enhancing the wealth of those who were maybe struggling or looking for opportunity to improve themselves and their lives.
What drew you to Chattanooga, this opening here at CNE?
Well, several things, actually. I had been in Atlanta area for a while, had driven through here on my way to Missouri, where I'm from and where my family is located. Always thought the country was beautiful here, beautiful surrounding hills. I have a farm in the Ozarks of Missouri. I like to get to elevation, do some hiking. I like to be on rivers. I love to fish. Chattanooga provides all of those opportunities. It is the scenic city, so it is a beautiful setting. And what an amazing city in the midst of all of that, to be surrounded by all of that, but also have the great amenities of food, entertainment, social opportunity right here in this area of Chattanooga.
And as you have come here and are settling in, talk about your first impressions of the housing market and the challenges and the opportunities you're finding here.
In Chattanooga, as in many places of the United States, affordable housing is an issue. There are tremendous challenges around finding land, not only finding land near places where people work, where they need to get to a doctor, what they need to do to make sure their lives are comfortable in terms of generating income. Chattanooga presents that opportunity and those challenges as well. We don't have sufficient affordable housing in Chattanooga. That is not something new to people who have been working on this issue for quite some time. So what I'm doing is learning as much as I can. There are tremendous partners. The city has its housing action plan. So working with Nicole Heyman and the city and the mayor to think about what CNE can be doing to address affordable housing and enhance opportunities around affordable housing. So I know there's a committed community here. I think about Habitat for Humanity, the Housing Authority. There are several folks, private developers in Chattanooga working to address the issue. There are challenges. Land is an issue. What we do in terms of STAC, the capital, the financing, what we're trying to do to make sure we can keep things affordable while developing housing that makes sense and that we can maintain over time, given the rents that we can charge to make those units affordable. So those are challenges. They exist around the country. What I appreciate here and what I've learned since I've been here is, again, we have a tremendous group of very committed organizations, people in the community, the city dedicated to working on affordable housing. We have tremendous foundations here in Chattanooga. Benwood, Lindhurt, I can go through a list of folks, and those have been tremendous supporters to CNE over time to think about doing innovative work around affordable housing because it takes innovation. It's going to take creativity on our part and everybody involved in this to make sure that we can drive affordable housing, that everybody has access to housing in Chattanooga that they can afford.
And then there's also building on the legacy of your predecessor at CNE, Martina Guilfoil.
She has set a very high standard and a bar for the work here. And I am so thankful for the opportunity I've had in just a few short weeks to learn from her. She's been in this business for a very long time, providing affordable housing in various states, including ending up here in Chattanooga. She is a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of wisdom, a wealth of information for me in trying to do the work here. I can't say enough about how she has helped me in my transition into this role. And I'm hopeful that I meet that bar, that standard that she has set, and that we continue that legacy that she has for doing the work here, and that CNE has, honestly, for nearly 40 years working in the city of Chattanooga, working on affordable housing.
And that includes programs that are ongoing from CNE. One of them, the Money School.
Yes, Financial Fitness Day. That'll be on April 12th. We're very excited. We look forward to seeing as many people as we can see at that activity. We'll have keynote speakers. We'll have some breakout sessions. We have banks that are supporting the effort, Pinnacle, Truist, and a number of other organizations and banks, financial institutions, where we'll talk to people about what they need to know to really place themselves in a good position as they think about their futures. Everything from potentially estate planning to budgeting to thinking about credit. Those will all be considerations and topics of conversation at this Financial Fitness Day. So we're really looking forward to it. It will be on April 12th. So we look forward to seeing as many folks as we can. And I do have to remind folks how they can get in touch with us. And that is just, you can register online at cneinc.org. And that's /financial fitness.
And as you're settling in, getting up to speed here in this community, based on all your experiences that you are bringing to Chattanooga, what are your first impressions of where we could be in a couple of years' time, and how CNE would play its part in that?
Part of the housing action plan for the city of Chattanooga referred to building a housing ecosystem in this community. As a part of that ecosystem, whatever CNE can do to support Community Foundation here locally, we're having convening. They're hosting convening for housing ecosystem here, bringing together players that fit into that field, and they're trying to do good work. What we can do as CNE is continue to do good work that we've done for 40 years, continue to look at opportunities so that we can build more affordable housing, provide more opportunity to families, and make sure as a member of that ecosystem, as a resident of that ecosystem, that we're supporting all of the other partners doing that work, private developers that are interested in doing that work and thinking about affordability, the city with its plans for what it wants to do, the foundations who want to support that, other community organizations that are looking to provide affordable housing, because it will take us all, and it will take us all being creative and innovative and supporting one another. So I think the task for us is to continue to do the good work we do, find ways to grow opportunity here in the community for affordable housing, but also be as good a partner in that work as we can be as residents of Chattanooga.
And for people who want to learn more about everything at CNE, where can people go online?
They can go cneinc.org. Come visit us. We've got drop downs. You can see the various other programs. We are a lending institution as well. We provide home loans. We provide down payment assistance programs. We have a home improvement loan, so I can't say enough about the work that those individuals do. We have a small loan program. We work with employers, so folks that work for those employers in our network can receive loans of $400 to $1,000. We all need that little help here and there. So we encourage folks to look at the website, see what is offered there. We are doing development. Some folks have heard about CNE Homes. It's come out here in recent weeks and months. We had some announcements about that work. I would tell people to continue to look for that, see what we're doing at CNE Homes. It's a modular design. And so this spring and into the summer, we'll be making our first placements on the property with those modular homes. And we look forward to, we're already seeing tremendous interest in that program around the city of Chattanooga and beyond. So that is another affordable option to get families into detached single-family homes.
All right, Chris, thanks so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.